Hunter Brown's heartbreaking tribute to late brother Garrison. Huge part of his life. Hunter Brown has written a heartfelt Instagram tribute to his late brother Garrison, who he starred alongside on Sister Wives. Weeks after Garrison's death was announced, he's broken his silence. The Sister Wives family were left devastated after one of their children, Garrison Brown, died. His sibling, Hunter Brown, told his followers how Garrison was and still is a huge part of his life. Hunter Brown pays tribute to Garrison. Hunter Brown has paid tribute to Garrison after his death. Garrison suddenly passed away at the age of 25 on Tuesday, March 5, 2024, who was discovered in an apparent suicide, a police report stated. Garrison's brother wrote, "I have no eulogy to give or long caption for you to read. All I can say is that I love Garrison and he has always been and will always be a huge part of my life. I will forever work at being better at enjoying every moment, big or small, with my loved ones. I would encourage you to do the same. Now we are free. I will see you again, but not yet, not yet," he added. Hunter shared an insight with fans at a Garrison's funeral, where he stood next to an American flag photo of his late brother working for the National Guard. All of those in the service wore floral ties as tribute. As a tribute to Garrison, a large number of family members, including his father, Kody Brown, wore Hawaiian shirts and ties from Bob's Floral, the clothing line Garrison started. Sister Wives fans send condolences. Sister Wives fans took to the comments of Hunter Brown's Instagram to share their condolences. Many called the tribute beautiful. One wrote, "What a beautiful tribute to Garrison, sending all my love." Another said, "No need to explain how much he meant to you. It shows." A fellow fan said, "So much love to your family. These photos bring tears to my eyes. I hope Garrison consistently feels your love." Sister Wives Garrison Brown's brother Hunter pays tribute 3 weeks after his tragic death. "All I can say is that I love Garrison and he has always been and will always be a huge part of my life," Hunter wrote in a touching tribute. Sister Wives star Hunter Brown is speaking out for the first time following his brother Garrison's tragic death earlier this month. On Tuesday, the TLC star, who is the son of Kody Brown and JANELLE Brown, posted a touching tribute to his younger brother, who died on March 5 at the age of 25 after an apparent suicide. Hunter shared a series of photos on Instagram, including several throwback shots of himself and Garrison and an image that appeared to be from his younger brother's memorial. "When tomorrow starts without me," Hunter began in his caption, using the opening line of David Romano's 1993 poem, "When tomorrow starts without me. I have no eulogy to give or long caption for you to read. All I can say is that I love Garrison and he has always been and will always be a huge part of my life," he continued. "I will forever work at being better at enjoying every moment, big or small, with my loved ones. I would encourage you to do the same." Hunter ended his emotional tribute with a quote from Gladiator, "Now we are free. I will see you again, but not yet." Not the Flagstaff Police Department responded to a report of a death on March 5, finding Garrison dead from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. No foul play is suspected. The reality star was reportedly found by his 22-year-old brother Gabriel. In the weeks since his death, Garrison's family and friends have been mourning their loss on social media. On March 5, JANELLE confirmed her son's death on social media with a post echoed on Kody's page. "Kody and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy Robert Garrison Brown," they wrote. "He was a bright spot in the lives of all who knew him. His loss will leave such a big hole in our lives that it takes our breath away. We ask that you please respect our privacy and join us in honoring his memory." Garrison's final Instagram post, dated February 28, introduced the newest addition to his family, a cat he named Ms. Buttons. "She's 9 years old and was on the euthanasia, but my savior complex couldn't suffice." Garrison captioned a pic of him with the cat. Garrison enlisted with the Nevada National Guard in 2015 at 17 years old, graduating from basic training the following year. He'd wanted to join the Army, but Kody urged him to complete school first. During the pandemic, Garrison moved into his own home. In addition to his friends and family sharing tributes, TLC released a statement after his passing that read, "We are devastated to hear of the tragic loss of Garrison Brown. We extend our deepest sympathies and heartfelt condolences to the Brown family at this difficult time." Sister Wives has aired for 18 seasons, following the Brown family since its premiere in 2010. Most recently, the series chronicled the collapse of Kody's 4 marriages, leaving him with only one wife, Robyn. In addition to Hunter and Gabriel, Garrison is survived by siblings Logan, Madison, and Savannah, as well as 12 half-siblings from Kody's relationships with ex-wives Meri Brown, Christine Brown, and wife Robyn Brown. Why Robyn Brown is her own worst enemy. Sister Wives fans thought they might have been able to escape from watching Robyn Brown, but it seems that the wedding special focused on Kody Brown's favorite wife's two-faced ways. Robyn has been one of the most disliked TV personalities on TLC for 10 years, thanks to her crying and manipulation. So when Kody's wives started dropping like flies, it made sense to assume that Robyn and her charming husband would ride off into the sunset, never to be heard from again. But the mother of 5 still hasn't learned to keep some of her opinions to herself. TLC kept cameras rolling. This isn't TLC's first rodeo when it comes to making sure they catch all the drama between Robyn and the rest of the polygamous family. More than once during season 18, the camera caught Robyn making herself look bad. And whether she knew it or not, these moments have been ingrained into viewers' minds. During the early years, it felt like Robyn and Kody were often granted immunity from the editing gods as the cutting room floor spliced and diced her less savory moments. However, season 18 showed that TLC was no longer willing to play that game. During one of the family's last conversations, Robyn walked away from Kody and Meri Brown in hopes of being the center of attention. The scene was painful as it became clear she didn't want Kody and his first wife to be talking. The move was so transparent that it became comical. Instead of having Robyn's confession fade into a scene of whimpers, Robyn looks extremely foolish and calculating. I mean, Meri was the one losing her marriage, but no, you go and make this about you, Robyn. Every Sister Wives season has shown Robyn hysterical as the season ended, praying her polygamous family stays together. But this last season just highlighted how miserable the mother of 5 truly is. And you know what they say, misery loves company. Nothing the first 3 wives could do was ever good enough for Robyn and her dream picture. It didn't go unnoticed that Robyn also didn't enjoy being on screen or filming inside her house. Frankly, if she didn't want to be on screen, she shouldn't be getting a fat paycheck. Season 18 showed just how much Robyn was riding the coattails of the others and getting more out of the situation. The revelation blew fans' minds since she isn't the one opening her home to the crew or showing any vulnerability. Robyn shut up Kody. Perhaps the most telling sign was how Robyn managed to cut off Kody from speaking about his feelings about Christine on her wedding day. Let's be honest, it wasn't going to be positive, but why else have viewers stuck it out for so long? It was to see the drama that is Kody losing his mind. It is obvious the two are not happy with the state of the family, and the theory was proven when Robyn stopped Kody short of calling out Christine literally by covering his mouth. While with any normal couple, the move would have been generous, Robyn once again came across as controlling. Kody tried to say, "She made the accusation that I had." Robyn stopped him in his tracks, saying, "Aren't we just so happy for them?" The whole scene gave me the ick. But that is what Robyn does best. Kody tried to pipe up again, but Robyn kissed him, noting, "We're just so happy for them, right? That's what we want." She is a leech who latched herself onto a married man 3 times over and then seemingly ruined the family. Robyn never learned to normalize her emotions, and instead of befriending the rest of the family, she thought gaslighting them would be appropriate. Now she might only have herself to blame. Meri Brown reflects on deaths of Mother Garrison. Grief is also love. Meri Brown has a lot to say about 2 people who meant an awful lot to her. On Tuesday, the same day on which photos from Garrison Brown's memorial service were made available to the public, this Sister Wives star shared a lengthy social media post. Today, March 26, marks 3 years since the passing of my beautiful mom and 3 weeks since the passing of our sweet Garrison, the TLC personality wrote to open this message. Along with her caption, Meri included a photo of herself and her mom, who died at the age of 76 in 2021. and a photo of herself and Garrison, JANELLE and Kody's son, who committed suicide on March 4. Grief is a myriad of emotions that include despair and anger, feelings of pain or hopelessness. It's a universal human emotion and a natural response to loss, continued Mary. Grief is also love, for without feeling the love, the pain of loss wouldn't be so great. Grief sends you on a roller coaster of emotions, never knowing the twists and turns ahead, whether you're headed into an upturn or a free fall. Grief is not linear. There's no timeline or rule book to follow. It's not the same for any two people, and no two people handle it in the same exact way. Over the last several days, we've heard a lot from members of the Brown family as various loved ones remember Garrison and pay tribute to the late 25-year-old. Mary, for her part, got candid on Tuesday about how she has experienced loss, from the deaths of her loved ones to the splits with ex-husband, Kody, and most recent boyfriend, Amos, writing, "I've had my share of loss, both through death and the endings of relationships, and each loss is individual and has a unique timeline of manageability." Perhaps hoping to help others deal with similar situations, Mary went on, "Having lost to death both parents, 3 siblings, and now one of our boys, I recognize my coping mechanisms. I recognize when I need to go inward and be alone, letting the grief move through me as I cry alone into my pillow. I recognize when I need to surround myself with my trusted people to gather strength from them. I recognize when I need to attempt in some small way a semblance of normalcy. In each step, it takes a little bit of bravery to recognize and give that gift to myself." Mary previously mourned Garrison a day after JANELLE and Kody announced he had passed away. "My timeline of grief, the way I deal with it, the emotions I feel through it, might be different than yours, and yours may be different than the next person's," she followed up with, "Now, neither is right and neither is wrong. It just is. Life will never go back to normal after a loss. That particular normal will never be again, but it will go forward. It always moves forward. It then becomes a question of, what will you do in that forward? What will that new normal look like? What will you do to honor the love and the relationship with the person you lost?" As we look forward to Sister Wives Season 19 and hearing a lot more from the Browns on this sensitive and very personal topic, Mary concluded, "For me, I will remember and celebrate the good times and beautiful memories. I will honor myself and feel the grief when it arises because it inevitably will. But most importantly, I will live and I will love every day of that living." Kody comforts Robyn at Garrison's funeral. Sister Wives stars Kody Brown and Robyn Brown attended Garrison Brown's funeral with the rest of the family, made famous from their TLC series. The funeral pictures also show a beautiful tribute to the 25-year-old who died at the beginning of this month. Kody Brown and Robyn Brown in front row. JANELLE Brown accepted the folded American flag from the National Guard as a tribute to Garrison. One of the photos posted today showed Kody Brown and Robyn Brown sitting down a ways from JANELLE in the first row. Next to the Sister Wives patriarch and Robyn, sat David Woolley and his wife, Christine Woolley Brown. As you can see in the photo above, the parents are surrounded by their kids. But you might have noticed something else among the family. They did something as a tribute to Garrison's memory. Garrison sold a clothing line. The articles of clothing were all floral prints. Many of the family members were among his customers at one time. Garrison even used the picture below, where he is at the grill with Kody and Gabriel Brown, as one of his advertising photos on his site for Bob's floral shirts. As a tribute to Garrison, many family members wore his floral shirts and other items to his funeral. It looks like there are quite a few floral ties in the photo. Robyn also wears a floral dress in the picture taken at the funeral. It is not known if this is one of the designs that Garrison sold, but it certainly falls in line with the tribute. It looks like Kody Brown wears a floral shirt under his jacket, but it's hard to tell. Despite any differences the Sister Wives family members might have, it looks like it was all pushed aside to honor Garrison Brown. A few of his siblings commented on how happy he would have been to see everyone together again. Many fans had Gabe Brown in mind when commenting on the funeral pictures. He found his brother deceased, and the police reports mentioned how devastated he was. At one point, the police report indicated the morning he found his brother, Gabriel Brown left with another Sister Wives family member to go pick up his father. He was due to bring him back to his brother's house, but the report said Gabe returned alone. Then another report a few days later said that the Flagstaff care team visited the home of Kody and Robyn. This is an arm of first responders that answer certain calls. When a 911 call is best suited for mental health professionals to answer, the care team is dispatched. The team consists of a mental health professional and an EMT. It's not known who the teen went out to see, as nothing else ever surfaced about it. Still, this son, brother, and uncle's death took a toll on every family member. Some of the adult sister wives' kids mentioned this in their recent posts. This family has graced the screen for over a decade with their TLC series, so their many followers sent their condolences online. Meri Brown shares rare photo with Garrison on mom's anniversary. Sister Wives star Meri Brown is back on social media to pay tribute to Garrison and her mom, Bonnie Ahlstrom. The Brown family has been grieving the devastating loss of Janelle's fourth child. Many of them have paid tribute online by remembering the memories they shared with him. Recently, Meri uploaded a rare picture of Garrison on the anniversary of her mother's death. Keep reading to see the 53-year-old's heartfelt message. Sister Wives. What is Meri Brown up to today? Meri has been sharing memories of Garrison over the past few days. The Sister Wives star also took to Instagram earlier this month to celebrate the birthday of her late mother Bonnie. According to the former first wife of Kody, remembering her mom has been giving her comfort after the devastating news of Garrison's passing. This wasn't the only heartbreak that Meri suffered this year. Last month, the California native confirmed her split with Amos Andrews. Meri shares rare pic of her and Garrison on mom's death anniversary. In an Instagram post, Meri shared the 3rd anniversary of her mother's death, which also marks the 3-week anniversary of Garrison's death. The Sister Wives star shared a lengthy message about how grief can bring a myriad of emotions, including despair, anger, pain, and hopelessness. However, Meri Brown added that grief is also love, for without feeling the love, the pain of loss wouldn't be so great. Meri also said that grief sends a person on a roller coaster of emotions. Grief is not linear. There's no timeline or rule book to follow. It's not the same for any two people, and no two people handle it in the same exact way, she added. The TLC star also mentioned that she has her own share of losses, both death and the endings of her relationships, but it doesn't stop her from staying positive in life and continuing to look forward. The Brown family gathers for Garrison Brown's flag-folding ceremony. Recently, photos of the Brown family gathering for Garrison's flag-folding ceremony surfaced online. The majority of the Brown family was in attendance, including Kody, Robyn, Christine, and Meri. Janelle was also captured next to Hunter being emotional as she received the folded flag. Kody sat between Christine's husband, David, and Robyn. The Sister Wives star showed little to no emotion while the rest of the family cried and got emotional during the ceremony. Friends and other relatives of Garrison were also in attendance. The Nevada National Guard also paid tribute to Garrison on Facebook. Brown's friends and family remember him for his sense of humor and ability to connect with others. His passing has left a void in their hearts. His memory serves as a reminder to cherish loved ones and prioritize compassion, the post reads.